So, Professor, would you say it's time for everyone to panic?
Hello, you beautiful, beautiful people. Sorry, can't see myself. I must look over here. So, hope you're well, and welcome to today's video. So, the last video you would have seen would have been a bit of a muck-up, really. It would have been two days in one. I started off filming like a normal training day, and then life happened and it got hard, and then I turned it into a full day of eating on 1,500 calories. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't seen it, I'll try and put like a thing so you can go see it now. But now we are actually in the first half of peak week. So for this peak, got a few people helping me, and it's going to be good. So it's going to be a very simple, basic peak, okay? We're going to run a 2-day depletion where we basically just switch. I stay on my dieting calories. We just switch the macronutrient profiles around, so carbs come down, fats go up. By doing that, obviously we're going to burn through whatever glycogen I have left, ready for a kind of 3-day load, okay? So 3 days we're going to load for, just because just of how fatigued I am at the moment. I think I need a longer period to absorb the carbohydrates as opposed to one shorter window, but I'll talk about that more in a second. So today is a Sunday, so that makes me 6 days out from my first ever bodybuilding show. Heard it here first. But yeah, first day of depletion. I'll go over the rest of my peak in a minute and later on in the video when I sit down with you. But first, I'm just cooking some meals, ready for this week, and then I'm going to go do my last cardio session. Yes. Try and do as many steps as I can, because steps are still going to be high. And then I'm going to get on with the day. I'm going to take you with me. So remember, if you like the video, comment, share, subscribe. If you're new, say hello. If you're not new, say hello. Speak soon. Final cardio done.
Would not have got through prep without rocks. So this is my appreciation post to my girlfriend.
Hello, how are we? So, back from the gym and ready to eat my first meal. So like I said, today is a depletion day. Not that I need much more depleting, it's just really to prime me ready for the carbohydrates when they finally come. So, first meal, as you will have seen, is 2 eggs, 140 grams of cooked chicken, sunflower seeds. I've got about 2 grams of pink salt on there and 1 gram of low salt for some potassium to try and get some form of electrolytes in. To be honest, I'm looking forward to this. I haven't had this many fats in ages, so we'll see what this does. In terms of where we're trying to get the fats from, in terms of intracellular triglycerides, we might be looking to favour towards polyunsaturated fats across the day. So that's why I've got like the random sunflower seeds, and then salmon's going to be in there because they're really good fats and they do help you fill out those triglycerides. Although we're not running like a full fat load,
I think there will be some merit to getting my fats up because I've been on low fat for a very long time. So I'm going to eat this because I'm starving, and I'll see you in the next clip. Sugar, that was a long session, man. So last push session of prep, reps in reserve, and then lots of posing afterwards. Of course I forgot my mount for my phone, so I had to do it all on my camera. But now I'm back for meal 2, I'm going to show you what it is. Woohoo! So, second meal is 160 grams of chicken breast, just seasoned with lemon, 20 grams of spinach, and 2 squares of dark chocolate. Super looking forward to this. I've got some hot sauce, I've got sodium on there, and I've got potassium again. I'm gonna eat this, and I'm actually gonna relax for a bit, edit some videos, send some stuff over to the coach, and then, oh, black tooth. And then yeah, see where we go from there. Yes. How are we? So, it's the next day. I've had 1 day of depletion, and I woke up at 96.6 today, so that's like a 0.8 drop, which I guess is part of the plan. We are depleting the rest of my glycogen at the moment. So I'm awaiting the orders for today, so potentially we can push fats a little bit higher today, or we'll just keep it the same, which would be 1,650 calories, 200 protein, about 25 fat, and then 80 grams of, 25 grams of carbs, 80 fat. So yesterday was surprisingly, like, it was up and down. Like, obviously, I've been dieting on low fat for the whole of prep. So to start having some fats was actually tasted, and my energy was okay. My session was good, albeit it was just a reps and reserve session. So it's my last push session, staying well away from failure, focusing on the concentrics, not necessarily worrying about eccentric loading too much because we don't want to actually damage the muscles. We just want to kind of burn through that glycogen. And we know that kind of different parts of different rep ranges are more glycolytic or more glycogen demanding. So same again today, but for back, and I'm just, sorry, memory card was full. So I'm going to do probably the same as tomorrow, just replicate it. Same sodium, same water there or thereabouts. Repeat the trick, and then get ready for a little bit of a higher carb day tomorrow. Also, we're going to talk about it and sit down probably with you at some point, but we're not going to introduce high carb too soon because we don't want to burn through all those carbs super quick in the week, like early on in the week when I don't need them. We want to actually give them time to kind of absorb and then peak them when we need to, and then just hold the look ready for Saturday. So you will probably see me sit down and talk about this because I haven't as of yet, but I will be. So enjoy day 2 of the depletion. Remember, if you like the video, do all the good stuff. See you soon. Bye. Right then, we are in for pull. Second day of depletion. We're going to get a few clips. It's not really a training video, but yeah, focus on the concentric, getting a blood flow in the muscle, depletion. Right then. So back for meal 2 of depletion. That was tough, like that workout was tough. Like I didn't film anything because I felt so bad. However, I've had a sports massage. I booked my haircut for tomorrow so I can sort this barnet out. But now it's time to eat. I'll show you what it is. So it's just 100 grams of salmon, Atlantic, wild, all the good stuff. 40 grams of chicken, some walnuts, a little bit of lettuce, just to give it some crunch. And that's it till we eat again. We made it to a high carbohydrate day. week consisted of 3 depletion days where we incrementally brought up fats just to get rid of the last bit of glycogen, and now we're going to have a 2-day load. So today is a high day, so I'm consuming 700 grams of carbs today, 35 grams of fat, and 160 to 170 grams of protein, give or take. And then tomorrow we will be assessing based on the look in the morning, and then depending on how many carbs we go for again. But yeah, so excited for this. It's going to be a full day of eating. I cannot wait. So I'm just about to cook my first meal, and it's nothing too exciting. So we're not introducing carbs till literally the minute I start training, just because we want to kind of keep that demand there. So my first meal is actually a protein fat meal. So I'm going to have 250 grams of egg whites, some salad, and some dark chocolate. Then I've got to go get my hair cut off because I can't go to the show like this. And then we'll be introducing 75 grams of carbs in the workout / slightly before the workout, so it's straight into my system, straight to the muscles, straight to the pump up session. But yeah, I'm going to take you through the pump up session as well, so that should be fun. And then I'll also show you my meals as well. It's going to be a busy vlog. This could be either a really long vlog, or it could be kind of 2 shorter vlogs. I'll split the peak week up into the first part of the week and the second part of the week, and then hopefully show day. But yes, let's get
You can write everything down if you want to. Be brave enough to write every one of your goals down. But I'm going to tell you something. Life's going to hit you in your mouth, and you got to do me a huge favor. Your why has to be greater than that knockdown.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Some of you have been knocked out by life, and you got up and saw the blood. He hit me. Sometimes in life, you have to hit back.
It's hard to keep your spirits up, to be motivated, to be encouraging. It's hard. You got bills, you got responsibilities. It's hard, but it's worth believing. It's worth giving yourself a chance. It's worth fighting relentlessly, never giving up.
Don't let this negative world get to you. Don't let it win.
Failure is not falling down. Failure is staying down. It's not in falling that makes us failures. It's in not getting up that makes us failures. And you get to decide if you get up or you don't get up. You have absolutely nothing to do with what happened to you. It's not your fault. But if I come back a week later, you still on the ground. If I come back a year later, you still on the ground, that's your fault. If you get knocked down, there's nothing you can do about it. But getting back up has every single thing to do with you. And you will promise me that from this day forward, you will not be defeated.
When crises strike in your life, and in the Chinese language, crisis means danger, but it also means opportunity. And this is an opportunity for you to grow. And you've got to be so relentless that you're always looking for a way to get over, always looking for a way that you can break through, always looking for a way that you can win, always looking for a way that you can strike a telling blow.
Failure gives you 2 choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
It's the mindset. You gotta change the way you think. All you need to do is change your thinking and you change your world. You don't need to change anything else.
It takes courage to be different. It takes courage to go where you've never gone before. It takes courage to be successful. It takes courage to win. Do you have the courage to stand there though the storms keep raging and you stand there and say, I've come too far to turn around? Do you have the courage?
The moments that take your breath away are the ones that count. You need the downs to make the ups. You need the ups to create the downs. You need to feel the opposites to truly understand the full reality of the life you are living. I don't care if you've been beaten to the floor, if your legs are too tired to lift that weight. Break through that barrier and create new ones for you. Get back up and live life. When there's a will, there's a way. When you truly need something, you can find a way, and you stop at nothing to reach it.
So I don't care how long it takes. I don't care to sacrifice. You put in too many hours. You made too many phone calls. You put in too much money. You've invested too much time. You should have quit last year. You should have quit 2 years ago. You've come too far to give up. The only thing you can do right now is go all in.
Yes, we've made it. Meal 1, actual carbs, refeed day, whatever you want to call it. So, I have 140 grams of Cocoa Pops, I have 100 grams of Rice Pops, I have 2 bagel thins, I have some chicken. We're good to go. Life's Gucci. Enjoy me eat this. We are here for the first meal. We've got the Rice Pops, we've got the Cocoa Pops, we've got the bagels. We're good. Let's enjoy this. That's what a year-long building does to you. I'm not okay. I feel so scattered. Don't say I'm all that matters. Leave me. Right then, just setting down for my second meal. And as you will have seen from the video, it works out at 200 grams of egg whites, 125 grams of oats, 40 grams of dates, and I had 50 grams of banana as well. And I absolutely love oats. I love oats. So I'm going to tuck into this. What you need to remember is that on these high days or these refeed days, protein actually comes down. So we can just have more calories, well, we can spare more calories to drive up carbohydrates, because carbohydrates, and obviously being in a more of a kind of having more calories, is protein sparing. So it makes sense to drop protein down for this day, because we've got an abundance of calories, and really drive up the carbohydrate intake. So my oats cooking, I'm going to eat my egg whites, and then probably going to go for a nap, because last night was a terrible sleep. See you in the next meal. Right then, oh, zoomed in. Right, we're here. It is time for meal 3, which is just a carbohydrate meal actually. So we have the cream of rice from Carlo Sports Nutrition. Just gonna have 100 grams of that with some berries in it. And then later on I have a final protein meal with 250 grams of 0% Greek yogurt and 100 grams of rice, some sweet corn, some peas. Because I'm just looking forward to that, man. So I'm going to cook my cream of rice now. Don't ask me how to cook it, just follow the instructions. Or Jack Thorburn or AJ and George Osborne as well, do a good tutorial on their YouTubes and their Instagrams. So let's have a look. Change of plan. So I dropped loads of salt in my last 100 grams of cream of rice, so can't eat that. So now just got a mountain of rice cakes to hit those carbs. Oops. Yes, welcome back. So yesterday was my refeed day, one high day as such. So we had 700 grams of carbs. So I've woken up today and I'm 0.6 lighter. So that just means one thing, we're going to push food again today. Obviously not as high as yesterday, because I was holding a little bit of water in some places. So we're just waiting for the instructions for what I'm going to eat today. But again, I'm going to take you through it. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to be the same video as the day before.
But later on I'm going to be talking about kind of the peak week structure and then how we're going to approach show day. And then show day will be a separate vlog itself. So more food, more life. Oh, right, the instructions are in. So 700 grams of carbohydrates a day. Again, so that's 2 days of back-to-back 700 grams of carbs. So meal one, breakfast, is going to be 200 grams of egg whites, 130 grams of oats, 40 grams of dates, and probably some rice cakes in there as well, to get me to around 120 grams of carbs. Sick. Hello, so we are back. It's later on in the day, so I had another meal. So I'm just going to talk you through kind of the structure for this second high day. So we assessed the look in the morning, and considering that my weight dropped 0.6 after 700 grams of carbs, like they did not touch the sides. So we made the decision that we'd go again with 700, but we'd assess the look, how I'm looking, where I'm filling out, if I need to fill out more. Assess the look before every meal, okay? So before every meal, I'm doing mandatories, going through my posing routine, sending them over to a few people, getting feedback, seeing what the crack is. If we feel like I'm filling up well, we'll keep going, and then we'll just auto-regulate it like that. And when we think I'm done, realistically, the goal is to spill this evening. We want to spill, and then all of tomorrow will just be basically dieting calories, and then it will be show day on Saturday. So I'm just off to actually pick up some more carbs now because I ran out, because obviously we'd planned for a lower carb day today, but it turned out we needed another high carb day. So I need to go get some bits, and I need to get some bits for show day, which is mainly just kind of like eggs, stuff like that, and a few bits for my girlfriend. But other than that, it's been a really good day. It's really interesting to see kind of the effect that carbohydrates have had on me. And it's just highlighted the importance of nutrition and stuff like that, because obviously I was in a pretty low place in the last video, or at the start of the peak week as such, with the 3 depletion days were tough. And then the minute I introduced carbohydrates, my mood, my brain, my cognitive function just improved so much. So it was really interesting to see. But yeah, I need to go get these foods before I accumulate too many steps, because else I get in trouble. One day out. We made it. We have focus. We have made it to one day out. So again, gonna get as much footage as I can today. It's gonna be a busy day, so I'm up at 6, done my morning shots, just waiting to see what we're gonna do with food, and then I will of course let you know, and water. Then I've got to go pump up my tyres, ready for the journey, drop the dogs off at the kennels, because obviously they can't come to the show. Don't tell them that. They're down there. And then we are driving up to Kidderminster, then to Leicester to get the first coat of tan, then to Birmingham for the hotel, then check in, relax, rest, and that'll be it really. But yes, I hope you enjoy the video. It might be the same video as the ones before because I'm condensing it. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share. Peace, love, happiness. I'm tired, let's go. Look at these beauties. Cooked by no other than one of my coaches. Biscoff filled, white chocolate Snickers filled, Bueno filled cookies. Look at this boring meal. So we've got 140 grams of plain chicken, 5 rice cakes, yes 5, some jam, and I'm gonna have some peanut butter with that. So the plan for today is updated. So I've woken up, I'm not spilled at all. If anything, I'm a little bit flat. So we're just gonna run baseline dieting calories today. So that's around 220 protein, so we've increased protein a little bit. 120 grams of carbs-ish, and then 35 fat. And then I'll naturally dry out across the day, and hopefully that brings a good look this evening. Right, I hope you can hear me because I'm outside. It's a bit windy. So I apologise. If you can't hear me, I'm going to have to kind of do this clip again. So pointless me apologising because I won't put it in the video. So slight change of plan from this morning. So spoken to the 2 people who are helping me with this peak week, and we do think like I'm nowhere near full. So we're actually going to put carbohydrates in today. So we're going to aim for 300 carb, 50 fat, 200 protein. There's no need to run the risk of me running flat because I will naturally dry out, quote unquote, dry out overnight, and burn through carbohydrates. So going in at a baseline carbohydrate today should stop me eating into the carbohydrates we've just loaded, because you don't want to be flat on stage. So drip feed those in across the day. So 5 meals, 50, 75, 75 and 50 gram carb meals, and then that doesn't add up, 3 50s and then 2 75s, and then we don't play with anything. We just we dry out overnight, and then we just roll into the show and see what we can bring, get pumped, get ready to go. And I appreciate this video is going to be a bit disjointed. Like, I'm travelling up to Birmingham today, so I've just stopped at my girlfriend's parents' house. It's a beautiful house. Just drop off one of the dogs, and then I'm going to get my first coat of tan. In terms of how I'm feeling pretty nervous, I'm not going to lie. I do have anxiety about being looked at, so it's a very strange sport to go into, must admit, but I wanted to do it to prove to myself that I can do it. And just like, yeah, there's that really, like, prove that I love bodybuilding, I love the sport. I've been training since I was like 15, just relentlessly. I love it. I just love performing. I love lifting weights for some reason. So I just thought, why not do it? Why not do it? So I hope it's all worth it in the end. I'm not really hoping to place or anything. I'm just hoping to go. There's 19 in my class, novice class, which is a lot. So just turn up, see what I can bring on the day. Have fun, try and have fun, enjoy the experience. I'll try and film as much as I can. You're not going to be able to hear this because of the wind. But yeah, I hope you enjoy whatever you're watching, and remember, like, if you want to do something, just do it. Like, just get on with it and do it. Like, if you want to do this, you want to do that. People don't like it, fuck them. Like, if they don't agree with what you're doing, it's your decision at the end of the day, okay? And all you can do is try something, and then if you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. Just try it once, and if you love it, you can do it again. You have the power, you have the autonomy to do it again. But if you don't try, you never know, okay? So that's me. I'm just drinking my water now, getting ready, getting my head in the game, trying to stay relaxed. Speak soon. Right, checking in, last check-in, pre-tan. Gonna go get tan now. Something's gone wrong, Mum. What's going on here then? Oh no, first coat's on. It's definitely brown. Some might say brown. Yeah, it's brown, isn't it? What do you reckon, Mark?
Is it orange?
Oh yeah, it's pretty orange. Yeah, but anyway, she did say I had good legs though. So I'll take that for someone who's seen a lot of bodybuilders. Didn't say anything about my upper body, which is awkward. However, now we can go to the hotel. Big up the girlfriend for driving me around all day.
Do I look like a
We've picked the busiest day to travel. We've been in the car for about 6 hours. Get it done. I feel like death, to be fair. So I'm just going to go and concentrate on not dying. Because I nearly passed out in the shower last night. Yet to be disclosed. Girlfriend had to carry me out of the shower. Good one, Alex. See you soon. Bye now. How are we? So, wow, that's a dark face with a receding hairline. Classic. So, just sitting down for my final meal. I haven't filmed much today because really all we've done is chilled in the travel lodge, which is pretty basic. So it's going to be a bit of a boring segment because I've literally done nothing. I'm meant to be doing no steps. Nothing, just rounds of posing. I might put some pictures up on the screen if it warrants it. So carbs meal now, 50 grams of carbs, 40 protein, 10 fat, and then that's it. And then cut water off now, and then we sleep, we dry out, we look good, we wake up, we go, okay? So that's me checking out one day out. Pretty tired, really nervous, as you can probably tell from my mood. But yeah, just got to get it done now.